Let's have the captain's welcome back to another episode of this A&J show. I'm your host, Dax Jose, with my co-host, Life is Jay, as always. We're coming back with another review for you. We got another movie that is a remake. You know, I didn't know this was a remake till after I watched it. I was like, what are people talking about? They're like, Jake Gyllenhaal instead of, Chuck Norris. I was like, oh, okay. I see. I can see why people. It's like that's a big distinguishment. Yeah. So, as always, we got to start with the dislikes. Which, watching this, I didn't think I would really have any, but I came with some afterwards, after the fact. So, uh-huh. I would say, all right, let's go into Conor McGregor. I'm not putting no acting, nothing on him. For the people who was like killing this movie because they're like, he sucks at acting. He's a fighter. What? Like, he was the best part of the fucking movie. Like, I did not expect him to be the greatest part of this movie. Yeah, and he didn't have to do nothing. He barely spoke or anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, if anything, he just kind of in the movie. He's not really acting. Yeah. So, I mean, again, like I said, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm hating the people that's killing this movie for that. Mine is more about his character, right? It's not a lot of character development at all. It's just kind of like, this is this guy. Yeah, here it is. This is this guy. Yes, but it does not like explain like why he's this way. They kind of go into a little bit almost before they do the final fight and stuff, when he's like, oh, Dalton, I know what the fuck you are. You know, when you get mad, you go crazy. Like, nigga, me too. Shit. He's like, shit. Yeah. He said, shit. We both fucked up. Yeah. But like, what made? Why does he have these fighting skills? Why is he the person he is? They never went into that. Trying to like. The beginning part, like, trying to establish that he's a bad guy by making him come out the house because he just fucked somebody's wife or whatever. Like, I was like, that's, you don't have to be a bad guy to fuck somebody's wife. Anyway.
But after he fucked the wife, he was like, oh, well, she had some clothes. Like, suit. Gets the suit, and then it's like, oh, I'm going to burn your shit down, too, by the way. Oh.
That part exactly. Nigga had no clothes on. What does he use to set it on fire? They just they just did that. Yeah, it was just the plot. It was just to secure like, hey, this is a bad guy, y'all. Like, Yeah. So like, it was a try, but I don't think they did good at like showing us why he was the way he was. It was just like, no, here's this crazy hitman guy. Yep, cool. Yep.
Crazy. Yeah, they called him. It was like, yeah, I need you to fix the problem. Like, oh, okay, I'm on the way.
Yeah, that was it.
He's like the mafia guy, top boss, main guy.
Yeah, like, he didn't even say, like, we need, like, a special one for this mission or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They were just like, nope, just call Knox. Cool. All right.
Yeah, we need help,
man. But the fire part had me fucking weak. I was just like, really? Come on, y'all. Really? They could set this shit on fire with nothing on. That's crazy.
That shit was funny. But I came back with the jacket on, shit on fire. Okay, all right.
Yeah, right.
Too bad, because the shit was, bro, he's just whole movie.
Him in that damn golf club, that was my favorite.
Nah, what had me fucking dying? I think I might have seen that clip before I seen the movie, and they just like walked in the fucking house like, Where the fuck is everyone? Crazy ass Irish shit. Like, this nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, so again, I liked him in this movie. I just thought that his character wasn't too put together. They're just like, here, go do your thing. Yeah, and he's also superhuman, you know. So why didn't we establish that in the beginning? Yeah. Right, we didn't establish any of this, that this nigga was fucking Wolverine's little cousin and shit. Like, no. Yeah. In his, yeah. And so my other dislike, I didn't watch the first RoadHouse, y'all, so I don't know what the fuck happened in there. So just in case, but I just thought they would play more into his rage thing, cause, and I was like, I wish we would have saw more of it. Like, he literally only killed one person. Like, that was it. And
it just happened to be his best friend.
And bro didn't have nothing to do with the stuff that was happening. I mean, he was part of the organization or whatever, but he wasn't physically trying to, he wasn't physically there. When he kills the guy and put him in the swim pool, I was just like, well, why did you do that to all the other people?
Oh, you talking about when he snapped? He was like, oh
yeah. Yeah. He's like, oh yeah, now this is why I'm about to do this. And
when I snap, I just don't stop.
But it was only one instance where he snapped.
He was so cold by it.
Yeah. I was just like,
I mean, at that point, he's messing with this the girls got to take okay. So I just got my ass beat by this man. And I'm already right on the edge, crashing out. I was like, alright. And he comes back, and then it's like, oh yeah, my dog is stuck. Like, oh.
But I'm just saying, he didn't really crash out. He didn't really do nothing.
He killed the one dude in the pool. He killed the damn the policeman.
He didn't kill him. He just knocked him out. Remember? Because he told the deputy, hey, he got the money. Yeah. He said, I'm just use this branch just to knock you out. Short-term memory is real easy. And it did not. But yeah, I also think they waited way long to show us what actually happened on why he was the way he was. But again, that also the UFC fight, it didn't really show me why he was so fucked up. I wish they should have put more into that of showing why he was fucked up the way he was. It was just nah, this happened. So if you make him mad enough, who knows what he gonna do? But then he didn't really do nothing. Maybe blowing up the boat, but you don't have to be mad to do that. He could have did that anyway. Yeah, and then he didn't kill anybody, so I'm just like, oh, okay, all right.
Broke a little bit, just a little bit. You don't want to see me when I'm plugging all the way crashed out, but
yeah, I chop people in the throat and let them drown.
Oh yeah, that's cause I'll be breathing. So yeah, you probably gonna die soon.
Mm-hmm.
But before you can tell me where what's the exact.
Niggas whole got their arms and shit broken and then drove to the hospital. This nigga, he just chilling at the spot and he yeah, did we scare you now? He's actually, death. What? Bruh.
He was a part. He blew up the he put the shit on fire.
Well, I remember because he's asking about the bookstore, yeah, you like this, so he knew that he had something to do. But I'm saying he wasn't physically there when bro was there, for him to be able to hurt him. So for him to go after just this one guy, I was just
yeah, nah,
bruh.
part in putting the bookstore on fire.
Yeah, but so did everybody else, and nobody else died.
But he's the first person he saw.
He said, yeah, you go get it the worst.
I gotta kill somebody.
Right. You wasn't my first choice, but shit, you here, so. Yeah. Yeah, so that was interesting.
Killed him, like, all right, I feel better now.
And that was a way to take out the girl and her dad for like a good chunk of the movie. I didn't know what, like, you know, if she, at first I thought, like, you know, when she was coming out with the bat and shit, that signified like, oh, okay, she been like, you know, protecting the store or whatever, so she gonna help him at some point. And it's like, no, they in the hospital. They'll be back at the end of the movie. I'm like, oh, okay. Gotcha.
That's part of what they do. Like, well, damn, what the fuck they do? Like, oh, okay, so you gonna get them to get at me? All right, cool.
Yeah, okay. So let's get this. So.
First thing I see, I kill him.
On me. And he just needed a body. And I feel like he didn't even really want to kill him. He just needed a body to do the shit that he did with the police officer. So I'm just like, oh, well, okay.
Put that nigga right in the water.
But yeah, but those two, that was like the only things that like I was like about. Wish they would have went more into the rage, and Conor McGregor's character needed some more development. But this movie was already 2 hours and maybe 10 minutes, so they ain't want to push for it. Yeah, they ain't want to push for it. I ain't mad at it. All right, cool. Well, let's go to the likes then. I got a whole bunch of those.
You have somebody, you want to fight somebody, and they ask you, hey, so before we do this, do you have medical insurance? Dental insurance?
Where's the nearest hospital?
Where's the nearest hospital? You might want to back the fuck up.
He said, I think it's maybe like 20, 25 minutes.
And then they continues to fight. He's like, nah, I'm still want to fight. It's like, you don't have to do this. Like, okay, 25 minutes? He's like, all right.
The Boston, I think what they call it that, the Boston slap. He literally was slapping these niggas.
That nigga is literally slapping.
Oh my God.
Like,
Oh my God. I was like, damn. Come on, Dale. He's like, Dale, really? He said, that way we could make a truce. He said, what does that mean? He said, that means we both win. Obviously, okay. What does that mean? He said, I tried. Okay. I liked it, but was a little confusing to me why he just, after Post Malone doesn't fight him and he leave, the dude just runs up on him, stabs him real quick, and he just like looking at it. He like, oh, what the fuck? And he just knifing him, just doing whatever.
We've already established after that, it's like, you already established like he's not all the way there.
Okay, that was what that was signifying.
Cause he was like, oh man, I'm sorry about that. And he was like, what the fuck? All right, okay, I'm leaving.
He said,
like, kind of established this person is not all. He's like one or two nuts from us.
He a little fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah, he a little fucked up in the head.
Yeah, and Post Malone.
Beat your ass with a breathless stare.
Also, I don't know if this is the same thing, but I never thought about it. Texas Roadhouse. Is that a... Okay. I was like, is that considered a roadhouse? Because that's the whole restaurant.
He's like, I just got a couple questions, friend. The name. So, you know...
The Roadhouse.
2 words?
She said, that's the thing. Roadhouse.
And it was like, yeah. My uncle, you know, he's got that type of sense of humor. And then we went to the boat. It's like, yeah, he named that too. And it was like, the boat.
I was fucking crying. It's like, oh, of course, okay. Get a little comedy in there. I also thought, that her uncle would like turn out to be like, oh, he was working for blah blah, and this is why Brent and them want it because they think they own this piece because he was part of something like that. I don't know, but it was like, oh no, we just trying to build all this shit on here, so we just need this property from you. Yeah, to do the whole thing. I didn't know how that was gonna play into it. And as going back to the suicide thing, wow, that sounds terrible. When he saw the train tracks, he waited, he looked at Trey, said, maybe not. shit. And that bitch side swiped. Oh, I thought it was gonna take off half the car. I was like, okay, this is him being like, okay, I need to do something.
On the way there, so like,
maybe not. That actually is a thing that happens with suicidal people. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah, like, nope.
Yeah.
Nah, you come to see me today, buddy.
Yeah. I love the fact that he gets in the RoadHouse and then he started teaching, I think his name is Billy, how to deal with people, and then they go recruit the black dude. I was like, okay, I fuck with this part. He told him how to go get the dude with the knife. He said, all right, you don't pull the knife out, just step back, pop him in the face. Billy like, okay, all right. Yep, he said, go ahead. He pulled that knife out and he said, I was like, damn. Bob. Yeah, my thing is like, god damn.
I'm pretty sure throwing without your knees will fuck your back up.
Yeah, my thing is, like we hate customer service already, you know what I'm saying? But to have to throw niggas out every night
and get paid for it,
I don't know if it's worth it.
That shit.
No. Let me get stabbed for some bullshit. I'm killing everybody. Everybody is dying. I don't know. I was iffy about it at first, but then I was like, all right, this is cool. With about the girl from the hospital, her dad being the sheriff person that works for the evildoers. And I was just like, because I was like, wait. I was like, are they about to kill him right here when they took him out the car? I was like, wait. Yeah. I was like, and how did she know? She's like, it's my fucking dad. Where the keys at? Let me go save this nigga.
That area of Florida, just like, they got the fucking loud bosses, they got the cops under their fucking payroll and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they be working together.
Whole motherfucking time.
Fucking dying with the goddamn Ben.
Oh.
That nigga was on the boat, getting his fucking face, getting his shape. But they straight ass fucking crazy. Niggas like, oh yeah. Like, yo, it literally said, like, you sure you wanna fucking,
It's kind of rocky today, yeah. He said, no.
Probably sad captain, hotel, right?
The captain, like,
shit. Oh yeah, so tell me about this mother. Yo, gentle, be gentle.
He said, give me 1 second. Where the captain at? Give me 1 second. Captain, you said it was gonna be. I was like, damn. Yeah. Oh shit.
Like, he's like the fucking wild boss's son. That's just like.
No, I thought he was good. Yeah, I thought his character was great because he's like the. So one, like the whole situation of his dad being in prison, he had to take over all the operations, but he also get to enjoy all his dad's shit. But also, the people under him don't respect him. He fuck up a lot, so he be trying not to do shit without his dad. His dad like, you know what? This nigga fucking up. Call up Knox. Yeah. He said, oh, this fucking guy.
I had to crack it up when he called him first line. It's like, you have a phone call from pick the phone.
Accept the call, bitch. Oh yeah. And when they finally meet Knox and Brett, he said, "Oh, you must be what you call, son. He had a message for you." He said, "What was it, Mac?" I was like, "Damn." He's still up on that nigga. He said, "God damn." Oh, that was good. Well, let's go back. Conor McGregor character. Even though we said whatever about him, I thought Knox was fucking hilarious. Him in that damn golf club, bro. When he hit Billy in the stomach, I was like, ooh, like I felt it. I was like, God damn. Broke that nigga ribs. He said, you guys look like you're having a party. Oh, yeah, that was good. Seeing him fight Dalton for the first time. Because, I was like, how you think this gonna play out? Dalton just gonna handle him, easily. And Knox gonna be like, oh, we need some real people in here, give me like a team or something. But nah, Knox came in there. He was beating his ass for the good part. And then they had this one part where some people grab like both of them back and shit, and then Knox is like, "Get off of me!" Off of 3 people. I'm like, "Who is this nigga? The Hulk?" Like, bro. Yeah, it was cool. I think I was expecting a little more UFC moves, but I wasn't mad at it. Like I thought it would be like they would be doing more wrestling or whatever, but like I was like, "Oh, this is cool." No, this is like street fighty UFC.
Like, what had me fucking dying? My supervisor do this shit, like, the case at work, and because he watches the, and I'll be fucking dying. This nigga come in and just, what the fuck is everyone? He said that shit in the Irish voice, like, bro, oh my god, that shit, I don't know why, but that shit be fucking, where the fuck is everybody? That shit had me fucking dying every time.
Dale was hilarious as well. When he tried to run that nigga over on the bridge, I was not expecting that shit at all. Dale, that's my dad's car. He said, I never liked this fucking car. Crashed the bridge and let the car fall. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Only to beat that nigga in the boat, goddamn it.
With the shotty. It's why you have to make this hard. Why couldn't you just die on the bridge? Make it look like an accident. And he had to get that nigga talking. Why the RoadHouse? Why you want to do all this? Why is it worth it? Just hit that nigga out the window. I was like, oh, damn. He's like, what? So you gonna kill me now? He said, why would I kill you? And you see the fucking croc. I was like, oh, shit. I didn't know when it was going to come back into play, but I knew it would. Yeah. He tried to pull the nigga up out of there, and the croc is death rolling this nigga. Oh, man.
The whole fucking rope went loose. It was like, oh.
Yep. And I loved how all the townspeople, said, nope.
Look what they had, they're not going to find them.
Nope.
That croc, they hide their food. It's like,
He said, "Did they teach that in like kindergarten?" She's like, "Yeah, we actually do." Like, oh, okay. Yeah, they call them swamp dogs.
Yeah, like the niggas just be like near water. The niggas just be out and about.
I'm good. Yep, I've been there. I've actually seen it. Actually, yeah.
It's some scary shit. And niggas that way, that's just completely fucking wrong. Like, bro, what? Like, he not gonna fucking tell you. Like, if you leave the fuck alone, he not.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen that before too, but no, I'm not gonna take no chances.
Yeah, niggas like, just keep an eye on them, and you don't fuck with them, he won't fuck with you. Like, oh, okay, all right.
I love when after Dalton kills the dude, well, his snapping. He's walking out, he putting the dude body into the car. And then the little dude, he's like, oh, is that a that's a body. He's like, oh, look, I ain't have nothing to do with this. He's like, I didn't even want to do all this. I just needed people to ride motorcycles with. You know how hard it is to ride motorcycles without a group? That nigga had me weak. Thank you for the no violence. I'm just gonna go now. Yeah.
Bruh, he was just like, even from the start, it's like, it's like, that wasn't that bad. It's like, you broke my arm. Yeah, I broke your arm.
He said, but it's 20 minutes away. He said, I said 25. And even when they go back to start the bar fight with Knox, they all fight and he's walking to Knox. He's like, oh, hey, Dalton. Bro, we are doing... Oh yeah, bump. Everybody's like, Oh. Yeah, that was good. I didn't know, bro. I was like, if this damn fucking crash not gonna kill Brent, I don't know what the fuck is gonna kill this nigga. And then Knox just, do you ever shut up? And I was like, damn. Oh shit. Yeah, that was good.
What had me fucking dying when the nigga pulled up and was like, hey, get in the car. And I was like,
He pulled his shirt up, show him the gun.
Like, I got a gun, it's like a rich man. I was like, yeah. Like, alright, so what the fuck you gonna do?
Right, he says so.
And then he's like, well, I have the gun, so get in the fucking car.
He said,
oh, well, okay. So what happens if I go over there and I break your index finger and middle finger?
Said thing couldn't even pull the trigger. Said you could still hold it, but you couldn't pull it. Oh, you broke my fucking face. He's like, I told you I was about to. Yeah, what? Okay. And he's like, you want to have a convo? Come here. And then the other dude gets out. He said, yeah, he wants to have a chat with you in the car. Do you have a gun? He said, I left it in the car. Said, okay. Exactly. Go on about your day, bro. Go on.
And then it's like, yeah, shit, you want to talk? I got work at RoadHouse.
Right. I'll be there at 7 tonight, letting him know.
So the nigga, hey, he broke his shit, so it's a hospital 25 minutes away. Like, oh my god.
And then the final, the final fight before he kills now, I was really like, oh damn. We might be fucked right now. I was like, yeah, when we start using weapons, that shit cheating. But he got it off, gave him the it felt like the final finisher in a video game. Right. All right, cool. He said, Dalton, you need to go. He looked at Shorty. She said, Dalton, you need to go. He said, oh.
Like, yeah, I'm going to act like you wasn't here.
Yeah. So I know I tried to double cross you, but you actually do care for my daughter, so I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh shit, he got double crossed. The sheriff got double crossed himself.
Yeah, so.
That nigga was like, oh yeah,
Actually, I did kidnap her. I was like, what?
No, I never kidnapped her. Like, I kidnapped her.
Yeah. Extra insurance, I had to make sure. Yeah. Oh, and also after the whole thing, after Knox coming in, fucking up the bar, the band just kept playing like nothing was happening. And I was also wondering, after they got Dalton to leave the bar, I was like, oh, well, the bar is now theirs, right? Can't they just do whatever they want now?
Nah, that nigga's left too.
Yeah, he's just like, we need a fair one. I'm gonna let him. I'll get him next time. It's like, all right.
That nigga, he beat his ass and he hit him. I guess he hit him too hard. He's like, hey, going home. going home. Oh, fuck y'all.
Yeah, that was I thought the POV shot where they have like Conor McGregor like just punch it. Like it looks like he just getting punched. That was his screw getting knocked loose again, where he was like, "Oh, I'm mad. I gotta leave. I gotta leave before I do something that I'm gonna regret."
Why you leaving? It's like, if I fucking snap,
It's gonna be
tell him who the fuck I'm going to
yeah. So and at that part where he's about to leave, I'm looking at the time like, we still got another little half of a movie. This nigga can't be going nowhere that soon. And then he goes to the bookstore, and I was like, gotcha, okay. You know. Now he's like, oh, I'm in here now. Like, nah, this my shit. And I did love also him and the little girl playing the whole, this kind of sound like a Western. The hero comes in, saves the town. And, at the end, she's like, even though you weren't the hero, you wasn't the villain. Anti-hero.
She kind of I was like, nah, you're a little fucked up.
Yeah, I figured he was gonna give them the money too. He should have kept a little bit. I think he should have kept a little bit. I hope he did to move on. He was fucking him up. I'm like, damn, they must have been paying him like extra. Nigga came to the house. He said, "Yeah, this garage is mine, and that master bedroom, yeah, that's me too." So, yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure, knowing Jake and how the shape he got in to beat the film, he probably at first was like, we could do the scenes together.
Mm-hmm.
Right after a while, I was like, I can't do all.
It's a lot. But he did great. He did good for, I don't know how much stuntman was involved, but I think.
Like I told you, Connor hit him for real.
Yeah, for the parts I saw, I think he did great. I think you went first last time. I'm gonna go with 8. It's a good movie. I have not seen the original or whatever, so I can't compare it to that or nothing. But we always know how remakes, how people feel about remakes. You never can truly win.
Really up there in age to really know about it. Me myself, I would have to fucking go back into the archive and see that. But
okay. So and the people that I've that makes sense. The people that reviews I watch, they are older people, so makes sense. Okay, cool. But yeah, I thought it was a great story. Should have went into depth a little bit on a couple of parts. Runtime was like 2 hours. I think that was straight instead of doing like 2:45 or some bullshit. And then everything comes like around like full circle. Like, all right, okay.
Maybe that was because this is I think this is an Amazon movie.
Yeah.
So I think this will lead to a second one.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier.
Play a little bit more. Connor's obviously.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so there's still room for it. Do I want to see him be the villain again? I don't know about all that, but I mean, he was great though. But
I mean, it might come to a point where niggas might fight.
I was gonna say the Godzilla and King Kong treatment. Yeah. You're like, well, we know he's the star, but Connor, we gonna make you the star too. So now we gotta have to work together.
Connor's Connor. So you see that nigga in a fighting movie, it's like, oh, well, the main fighter is the fucking guy.
Yeah, so it would make sense.
Like I said, it looked like he was having so much fucking fun doing shit. That nigga was all smiles.
Shit, I would have too. But yeah, so 8 for me.
In his natural weight. So I was like, oh, this nigga got in shape. I ain't never see a nigga that ball when he's training, like when he's not boxing, that nigga's usually too solid, 230.
Fucking Broly.
It's real shape, because it's like, oh, okay. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8.5. It was a good movie to watch. This is not a movie I was just like, watch this.
Yeah. I wasn't like, I gotta get through this for the pod.
I didn't pause and let me get a snack. Like, I sat there and watched the movie, locked in. This is pretty fucking good. But this is not watching the fucking first one. They got shit before me.
Yeah. Which?
Way before me. I was like, I don't know, this way before me. I'm like,
I'm weak.
I know who was in it. Like, yeah, not mine.
Well, cool. Take us out here.
Thank you guys for watching the episode of the ZJ Show. Like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think. And let us know if there's any movies you want us to review. We'll look into it. We're still figuring out things with certain shows. Because we're not about to do full reviews on X-Men. So we're figuring it out. You know, it's just fucking crazy.
Yep, look out for the lives too.
And yeah, we might get more into the live streams. Look into that, and then we'll just keep entertaining the masses and pushing content for your asses, and we are out.
Peace.